Hi everyone, welcome. I am Inner Empress and you are here at Inner Empress Readings. So I have some new developments, some quick new developments. For one, Inner Empress Readings now has a TikTok. I've been really struggling with YouTube lately and I've been trying so hard to get videos out more consistently, but it is a bit draining and life has gotten a bit busier. So this is a way for me to push out more content that won't take hours to prepare and, release. So if you would like to, you can join me over on TikTok. I will be dropping messages from the universe, pick up piles, different things like that, and even some guided meditations and different little exercises that I really have wanted to do with you all. Now, if you are new to the channel, welcome. If you are returning, welcome back. I have been implementing some new practices when it comes to my readings and just trying different areas of channeling. So for those of you who are interested in purchasing a personal reading with me, you will notice in my shop that I now offer some new ways of doing readings. So I have some channeled art readings, I have some rose petal readings, I have quite a few different kinds. And today I'm actually going to try a different style as well. So you will have an option between two piles, which you will see momentarily, or you can skip ahead by checking the timestamp in the description box. But today's reading is going to be all about your energy. How do people perceive it? How does it affect them? And what does the universe want you to know about it? So we are going to be using these glass beads here. I'm going to be using this reflective surface, and we are going to jump in. All right, so great universe, what would you like those who chose pile 1 to know in regards to their energy? All right. I'm hearing cold, 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 cold. So your energy might come across more cold to others. It might be quite a few water and air signs who may have chosen this pile. And if you're not, that's absolutely fine. It could be the fact that for some of you, perhaps you're in an emotional blockage at the moment. You might be in hermit mode. You might find yourself pulling away from people, being a little less social. I'm getting a very distant energy that's coming through. Great Spirit, how do others perceive the energy of those who chose pile 1? I'm hearing green. Green, green is coming through. Green. Green. I'm hearing let me help you. So the green that I was picking up on is like a dark green. We have, I don't know if you can really see it, but it's almost like this emerald green. That's what's really hitting me. This really dark, beautiful green that's coming through. But I'm hearing like, let me help you. And I'm getting a vibe of a lot of people pick up on your energy as being very independent. I'm hearing something about new. So for some of you, this is new for you, being very independent. It's something that either you have been forced into from I'm hearing fucked up circumstance. So whether you were like forced out by your family or a loved one or something like that, or a job, independence has been thrust upon you for some of you who have chosen this pile. For others of you, this might be your default setting of just being so very independent, but it's coming across as if you don't trust others. Like you're not allowing people in, you're not allowing people to see you vulnerable and see where they could help you. And so many people are feeling as if you're a wonderful person to have in their life, and you're very wise, you're very I want to say like beneficial in a sense, in regards to they feel like they can rely on you, they can trust you, you'll be there for them. But a lot of people around you feel, and I'm feeling like this pressure in my left ear, wow. A lot of people around you feel like they don't know if you actually like them, because you never really like let them in. So a lot of people, when they perceive your energy, they see power in you. They see strength in you. They see someone capable. But it kind of, I almost want to say, triggers them a little bit, because it makes them wonder, do you like me? Do you see me as somebody worthy of being in your life? Because you never call on me. You never ask for anything. Like, what can I do for you? That's what I'm picking up on. A lot of people wonder, what can I do for you? What would you even need from me? I actually want to adjust the camera for a moment, bring you a bit closer. So give me 1 second. I don't know why, but my lap is suddenly getting warm. I have no idea what that can mean for some of you watching, but like my lap just started to heat up. How else do others perceive your energy? How else? Good angels, how else do others perceive the energy of those who chose pile 1? I just heard gladiator. I'm very focused on these beautiful orange beads. I'm hearing blessed. I heard fruitful, but the vibe that I picked up was like physically, for some reason, that was coming through. So people may think that either you're very, like, I don't want to say like a body type, but it's just people feel like you have it together. Like you have it all together. Whatever people find to be attractive, many people feel as though you fit that mold. I feel like a lot of people like to look at you. I'm hearing admire, but it's like a far away feeling. It's like, I feel like a lot of people are scared of you. I don't know if people tend to think just from like first impressions that you might be meaner than you actually are. For some of you, you might actually be quite tall or quite built, or like there's something imposing about you. Your energy comes across like very authoritative. Some of you might actually be authority figures, whether that's a police officer or some type of security or like a boss or something. I'm kind of just getting that energy. People are curious about you as well. I'm getting this vibe of like people being very curious about your love life. For some reason, I feel like there's a lot of like outside energy, like a lot of outside people watching you for some reason. For some of you, I don't know if you're heavily into like the occult practices, or you feel as though somebody has done something towards you. And I don't mean this for everyone, and this is not to scare anyone. I don't feel like you're in danger or anything like that, but I do feel like for some of you, there might be like some negative energy that has been directed your way. I feel like there's some jealousy, like a lot of jealousy that's coming through. I do want to point it out just because it was standing out to me. But once again, this is not to scare anyone or trigger anyone. But I was picking up a slight energy of some of you may have had to deal with a stalker type of situation. Now, I'm not saying this, like if this is not something that you have already known and dealt with and been aware of, like, then this is not for you. I'm talking to someone who, you know, this has been the situation. So something briefly for someone came up about like a stalker type of situation. I'm hearing something about the past. Something about the past keeps coming up. I'm hearing, it's funny because I'm working over a mirror, but I heard something about reflection, and it was just a feeling about like of the past. So I feel like your energy makes a lot of people think about their previous decisions. I feel like you inadvertently make people feel like children around you, and you might experience that. Maybe you attract a lot of younger acting people or younger type of energy, or you know, it's something like that. And it's where people feel very childlike around you, almost as if you're almost like a parental type of figure, a guardian type of energy, a protector. that's coming through. And I feel like you trigger a lot of people's inner child, and so it kind of makes them reflect on like past traumas, past wounds. People might just start telling you things, a lot of you who chose number one. So you might have like a lot of strangers just kind of confessing themselves to you, or people you just met just pouring things out. And it's because a lot of them feel like they can trust you, you know. But like I said, that trust goes so far because as they get to know you and they realize you're not being as like forthcoming, and it's not that you're lying, it's not that you're hiding or anything like that, it's just that, you know, you don't feel that urge, that call to like divulge all your secrets. So it makes others, after a while, some of them start to resent you because they start to look at you like, well, you're so perfect, you know, don't you ever have something going on? Like, and some people, it tends to make them feel a little lonely in regards to you because, and I just heard spouse, some of you might have spouses or partners that just feel like, you know, you're still not letting me in. And to you, you might feel as if you are, but I do urge that you try to open up a bit more, because I do sense that some of you do tend to be guarded. And it's not because you don't trust the person you're with necessarily. It's not because you don't care about them or things like that. It's because you are so used to being in that protector type of energy, being in that mature type of energy, that you almost in a sense didn't learn how to, or don't know, or forgot how to be vulnerable, how to lean on someone else, how to connect to people in that way. All right, how does your energy affect others? Just want to know a little more about that. Ooh, I got a lot of sexual energy that just came up real quick. Your energy turns a lot of people on. A lot of people are very turned on by your demeanor. I'm hearing something about voice for quite a few of you. So something about your voice is just very sexy to people. Yeah, there's like a lot of attraction. Your energy affects people by almost setting them on fire. People find themselves addicted to you. It's very easy for quite a few people to become obsessed with you, especially as I feel like you kind of trigger for them things that they're missing within themselves or in their own life or their own relationships. Wow, with that coming through, I'm picking up an energy that maybe people who are in relationships find themselves very drawn to you. So people who may be partnered, you might find either, whether you're okay with that or not, maybe that's the kind of energy you like. You know, maybe you're into sexual situations with multiple people or romantic or whatever. There's no judgment here, but you attract quite a few different people. However, for whatever reason, there's something about this like coupled energy that's coming through. And people put a lot of fantasy on you. Like, because there is a sense of being unattainable, a lot of people put a lot of fantasy on you. And it's like, it's almost safe, they feel, for them to like fantasize about you being the perfect partner, or, you know, sexually or whatever it is, because it's almost like they don't, like they feel safe behind the knowledge that they almost can't reach you. So it's like you become a challenge for people. You're a challenge for some, you're a fantasy for others, where they kind of know it'll never happen, but it just feels good to be in your presence and to think these things. I'm also picking up a very kind of uncomfortable vibe, and I feel like it's from you. And what I mean by that is it can be very uncomfortable to have people like imprint on you like that suddenly, especially if you're dealing with these people and you're not attracted to them, and you kind of hear that tone in their voice, you see their mannerism change, you see the sparkle in their eye change, and you can feel all the energy they're directing towards you, and you're not with it. I feel like you have become almost a master at navigating that and kind of friend zoning people. That's what's coming up. You have quite a few people in the friend zone. But yeah, a lot of people, the way you affect them. Now, for more platonic relationships, it's just a matter of you affect them with this energy of just respect. A lot of people want to be loyal to you. Like, your energy affects people that in a way they just feel like they can trust you, they know you, they want to have you in their life at their wedding. I don't know why that's coming up. So people that maybe you didn't even know that much, they really want you to be a part of their wedding, like big life events. And to you, you might be thinking like, you know, this seems a little much. And to them, like I said, it's so interesting because quite a few of the people that I feel like surround you that I'm talking about, they have never had someone in their life that feels as genuine as you do right off the bat. And so when they experience that energy from you, it's like they want to move fast. So some of you may have partners who want to take the relationship to, you know, quick levels, you know, marriage or kids or moving in or whatever the case is. They want to like hop and skip so quickly. There's like an accelerated energy around you, or like maybe with jobs, you get offered promotions quickly, you know, something with family or whatever. And I'm picking up that a lot of people, it has to do with the leadership energy you give off. It has to do with that respect and loyalty that you garner, but it also has to do with some people fear. I feel like for quite a few of you in this pile, people want to lock you down. Like, it's like people are afraid that you're too good for them, like you're gonna leave, you're gonna walk away, you're gonna go somewhere. And so people try to find ways to like intertwine you into their life, or them into yours. I'm hearing something about like left something by the sofa. I don't know why I keep hearing something about socks. So I don't know if somebody purposely, for someone, tried to leave an article of clothing at your house. No, it's something, I heard something by the sofa and I had like an image of a sock. That's interesting. All right, so what does the universe want you to know about your energy? I'm hearing something about check your ego. So the vibe that I'm picking up on is not necessarily that you're walking around with a big ego. The universe is just saying the weight of your energy, the weight of like the power in your energy. It is your responsibility to make sure that your ego does not become inflated because of that. So you're constantly, I can tell for those of you who chose this pile, you're constantly checking yourself, constantly, like you have a very strong sense of morality. And so you're constantly trying to do what is right, what is fair. You know, quite a few of you, tradition is important. And so tradition, that means whatever it means for you. Everybody's different. But you have like a set of rules that you follow and you don't bend on them. And I also see that it's very hard for you to deal with other people, because especially when you come across individuals who are attracted to you, because it's your energy is healing. It's not that you're not a healer, but your energy gives off more protector vibes, leader vibes. So people who need, in a sense, who feel as though they need healing, feel as though they need direction, they tend to flock to you. But the thing is, even though they're drawn to you, because you have been doing so much healing, because I feel like in the past, this is something that may have tripped you up and you might have allowed these individuals around you when it fed your ego. And, you know, it's a whole dynamic that took place. I see that as you have grown, as you have matured, as you have gone through life and experienced different people, different patterns. And I keep staring at this purple bead right here. Like you had a spiritual awakening and like growth. The universe is saying that you're not attracted to having these type of people around you anymore. And it doesn't mean that you don't have love for some of these people. It doesn't mean that you don't want these people near. It's just that you don't need these people around anymore. You don't need to feel validated by somebody who wants your protection, who wants your advice, who looks up to you in a sense. I see that those of you in this pile, you are more interested in seeing other people become leaders, and that is beautiful. So quite a few of you, like I said, you can have leadership positions or protector positions in your actual life. Especially when I said I pick up almost childlike vibes from the people drawn to you. You could be a teacher, you could deal with children or students in some type of way. But I just feel like the universe is saying that your energy, you have been definitely going through a very healthy shift. I see a clearing out of emotional distress. I feel like there's been like an emotional breakthrough, because for some reason that energy just felt very heavy when I was talking about that emotional distress. So if last year was really difficult for you, if you went through a breakup, or like even if it happened a few years ago, like 3 years ago or something like that, but you've still been carrying it and feeling it, the universe is saying that there has been some type of recent breakthrough, that you have really been able to release these things. And that's really important. Now they want to work on you kind of being a little more vulnerable, being a little more open to others. I'm also hearing something about image. Some of you, I feel like, whether you were the eldest child, or just used to having responsibility placed upon you, the universe is saying that they really want you to start developing more relationships with people that you can lean on, and people you trust, and people you can go to for advice, because they don't want you to start feeling alone. They don't want you to start feeling isolated. I'm hearing something about fun, like having more fun, enjoying your life a bit more. I heard something once again about parents. So some of you, I don't know if you're parents, or like there's just a feeling of responsibility. So I don't know if you take care of your parents or something like that, but there's a sense of, some of you have denied yourself like fun for a really long time. Like you've been so used to being a caregiver or taking care of others, and the universe is saying you need to live your life as well. Balance is important. For someone, a relative who has passed is coming through. Okay, I picked up two energies. One was like I want to say an uncle. For someone who I'm channeling, I heard Freddie, and I heard thank you. So I don't know if you like took care of them, or took care of something after they passed, but I'm hearing like thank you. And then there was another energy. It was a feminine energy. I can't tell if it was like a grandmother or an aunt, but it was like was it? Oh, I just heard like Karen or Carolyn, something like that. I'm hearing pink. I don't know, something about like a peach dessert is coming through. So I don't know if this is something that someone ate with this individual or made for them, or I'm hearing it's all right. Stop blaming yourself. I'm getting a feeling of like a house. So I don't know if somebody had to sell a family member's house or something like that, and they've been feeling guilty about it. But I keep hearing like it's all right. Stop blaming yourself. It's okay. It was supposed to happen. What's this? I think that's the Nina Simone song, Feeling Good. Coming through. I keep getting like a nursing home type of vibe. Interesting. And I keep getting this energy of almost like sadness and guilt. So I don't know if someone here, if you were supposed to be taking care of a older family member or a friend or something, and or didn't have a chance to or something, and they passed, and like there was some type of injustice with their property, their house, something, I don't know, but there's almost a feeling like you wishing that you could have stepped in, whoever I'm speaking to right now, like wishing you could have stepped in sooner. I'm hearing I was away, so I don't know if you were literally away on travel or something like that, but I'm just getting the energy that whoever is coming through, they're like, don't worry about it, it's okay. Everything is unraveling how it's supposed to. Oh, you have a lot of spirit guides around you. Those who chose pile 1, a lot of spirit guides, and they're from your soul family. People that you have shared lives with before. Some of you have like 5 spirit guides around you. Ooh, wow. But that's because, you know what, you have went through something very heavy. Some of you are actually transitioning into a heavy time period of, and it doesn't have to be just emotional distress. There are choices, there are decisions, there are like life altering. You're at a fork in the road. And some of you are transitioning. So whether you're going through a separation, a divorce, whether you're graduating, or you know, there's big life choices that are happening right now, and your soul family wants you to know that they are with you. Some of you, there are some soul family members who are joining you, like here in the physical realm. So you're meeting up with them. I just heard birth. So some of you are birthing soul family members. Yeah. Fascinating. For some of you, I would not be surprised if your children, especially those who might be pregnant right now or have young ones right now, if your children around the age of 3 or so, I'm hearing 4. Yeah, I heard 4. They start talking about, I was your grandparent. Don't be surprised. Especially because some of you, yeah, ooh. The universe, some of you have had quite a bit of loss in the family, especially I'm hearing like one after the other. So if you had a grandparent or something, somebody who took care of you, was close to you, pass away as you were expecting your child, the universe is saying that some of you, that contract is not done. So these soul family members are being birthed back into the line. You, I just heard sister. Some of you, somebody, I don't know, your sister might be pregnant and she's actually, keep an eye on the child. And that's not a bad thing. It's just a matter of, you're going to see mannerism in this child that will actually reveal that this child is a part of the family soul tribe. An aunt, an uncle, a grandparent who actually passed away before the child was born and has actually come back around. Ooh. All right, I'm sorry. And for those of you who that does not resonate to you, because I know that's very specific, I'm not sure who I'm even talking to. Ooh, I just heard Brandon. I don't know if there's a Brandon watching or the name Brandon is relevant for some reason, but that's for someone. Okay. Ooh, okay, so let's go into some advice as we close out this reading. Hearing something like Carmilla, something like that. I'm hearing something about someone painting, and it's something like, why did you stop painting? So for someone who's watching, you might need to get back into that. I'm picking up an energy. You're your family member, your soul tribe, one of your spirit guides. Somebody is saying, why did you stop painting? I'm hearing something about a lily for someone. I don't know if it's a name or if it's something you used to paint, or I don't know. I'm just hearing lily. Okay, but guidance, advice, we have surrender to the beauty of the natural world. Take a relaxing break and spend time in nature. Replenish yourself by feeling the beauty and the ecstasy there. Some of you, your energy, like I said, it's been so much. Like, you need to get back into nature. You need to just unplug, unwind, relax. Some of you might have like a vacation or a retreat or something that you've been putting off, you've been wanting to do, and the universe is saying find time to be outside a little more. Of course, safe during these times, but find time to be out a bit more. For someone specific, I'm hearing something about choose green. I don't know what exactly that means, but the feeling I'm getting from that is you might have to be choosing like where you're going to study or move or something like that. And the universe is giving me a feeling of you'll know the right place to go to, because for something like it might be a lot of greenery around, it might be a park, the name green might be a part of the place, but the universe is saying choose green. Surrender to prayer. Give yourself over completely to prayer. When I'm hearing, I hear you. So some of you, you might be praying. You might be praying specifically that a loved one forgives you or something like that. But I'm hearing from someone like, I hear you. Just heard next to you and something about a book. So I don't know if some of you, I don't know if, what am I picking up on? I don't know if it's a Bible, I don't know if it's a poetry book or a diary or something, but I'm hearing something like for someone specific about maybe when you're holding, I'm getting a vibe of like somebody else's book. So I don't know if you've been reading someone else's book or holding it and praying and talking to them. Like I'm just getting a vibe of them letting you know like I'm with you when you're holding that book, when you're reading it, whatever. I just heard writing. Some of you might be writing a book that might be dedicated to a family member or something that passed, but I'm hearing something about like sitting next to you, so they're there in those moments. I'm hearing something about right knee, so some of you might feel a tingle on your right knee. I'm getting a feeling of like a hand being placed there. So please, please, please only take what resonates. I know that sometimes in my readings, things get really specific and it's not going to resonate with everyone, but please only take what resonates and then excuse the rest. Just don't even pay attention to it. But once again, surrender to prayer. Give yourself over. I'm hearing Bernadette. I don't know who that could be significant for, but Bernadette came through. Give yourself over completely to prayer. When you pray from your heart, you will be heard throughout the universe and answers and support will arrive. So the universe is saying for some of you, you might need to get more in touch with your faith, because I'm feeling a disconnect a little bit here. So some of you might need to get more in touch with the universe for asking for help. You know, you're so independent that you might not want to ask even your spirit guides, but they're saying you have so much help around you. So the universe is imploring you to speak to them, to talk to them, to know that when you do, you are heard, that you are supported. For someone specific, something about alcohol came through. So I don't know if you've been battling with alcohol and asking for help, but I'm hearing, I just heard something about sour. Okay, two messages just came through. I'm sorry. For someone specific, something about alcohol offerings. So I don't know if you have been offering alcohol or like, I guess on your altar, or setting alcohol out for someone, or if someone even like poured some alcohol to someone who maybe passed away or something. You know how you tip the bottle a bit. So I don't know if that recently happened, but that came through for some reason. And there also was a feeling for someone else completely, someone who I was picking up a vibe might be struggling with alcoholism, like if trying to be sober or something of that nature. And I'm sorry if I didn't say that properly just now, trying to be sober. Please know I don't mean the wording in an ignorant way. There's a feeling of sour, like your spirit guides are helping you to step away from alcohol because they're like souring the taste in your mouth. There's something that just hit me like that. Ooh. Yes, they're telling me to talk once again to those in pile one about your physical. So if there's been any habits that you've been trying to break, pile one, your spirit guides want you to know they are like physically affecting you. So you might be breaking out in rashes, you might be having some aches, something with your joints. I heard something about someone's shoe. I don't know if somebody's shoe has been breaking lately, like the straps popping, breaking, the heel breaking or something. Like there's something about someone's shoe falling apart, and the universe is saying like it's a way of them helping you. So I don't know if you have been trying to like, I don't know, like go somewhere that you're not supposed to be going or visiting or doing or something, but it's their way of like stopping you. And so some of you might want to pay attention to that. But what I'm picking up for pile one overall is that you are becoming very sensitive. And so certain habits that you want to break, certain things that you want it to the universe to help you, like, you know, be a shield to keep you away from, they are physically being a shield. So some of you are breaking out in rashes. Some of you are having indigestion problems. Something with someone's throat is coming up. I'm feeling like a constriction happening or something. So I don't know if you've been having like some throat problems, but there's an energy here of the universe saying these are signs that are literally supposed to help you to stay away from people, places, things that are not serving you. So for some of you, if you've been wondering why every time you're thinking about hanging out with a certain person, you know, physically you feel like things are acting up or falling apart, it's because the universe is telling you you don't need to be there. Or after hanging out or being around a certain person, you find yourself feeling these type of ways. Once again, something with the throat. Have something, it was like a bump that just hit me. So I don't know if some of you have been experiencing some type of bump in your mouth or throat, or like something of that vibe, but that really just hit me. Yeah, wow. Yeah. For some of you, something with that throat still. I'm picking up a vibe. Like I said, there are jealous energies around this particular pile because you are so admired that, of course, that naturally comes with being so envied. So some of you have some frenemies around you. This is not surprising though. You already have a feeling of who this person is, but I feel like you've been letting them slide a little too long because once again, you see them almost childlike and you're like, how can you even affect me? But the universe is saying that they don't even want your energy being drained by this person. Like that energy that you have can literally be going somewhere else. Some of you are making plans. You might have some patents, some ideas. Like there's something that you're about to go to the next step with, that the universe is saying that your manifestation is being delayed because they don't want this person a part of the journey. So this individual, I feel like the universe is trying to literally get you to stop talking to this person, stop sharing things. And I know that might sound a little contradictory because I was saying previously that you're not very open and vulnerable to people. But what I mean is that I feel like when it comes to business, when it comes to like your goals, your dreams, your actions, things like that, outward type of things that you're manifesting, you don't necessarily have a problem talking about that. But when it's more of the inner workings of like, you know, your fears when it comes to those goals and dreams, your past disappointments, you know, triggers, things like that, that's not something you're so ready to share. But the universe is saying that you have certain people around you who, it could be as simple as them just being envious. You know, it doesn't have to be, for some of you, you do have people around you who are snakes. And you know this though. And like I said, you see them almost as a childlike energy, so you're not even focused on them. But the universe is saying that for those of you who know that it's not just a little envy, it's like someone, you know, someone not wishing you the best, the universe is saying they cannot bless you with what you're manifesting and what you want to happen sooner, because this person needs to be cleared out of the way first. You're thinking this person is childlike and just, you know, whatever, but honestly they can cause complications to your blessing, and therefore the universe is saying they need you to clear this person out, get this person out of your life, get this person away from your circle, you know, away from you. And I'm hearing something about reveal. So for somebody, I'm getting a sense of like three, like it could be 3 days, it could be 3 months, 3 weeks, but for someone specific that I'm talking to, something is about to be revealed in regards to this person, and I'm picking up like a past energy. So, or it could have just been revealed. I don't know if somebody, let me just point this out once again, whoever I'm talking to, you already have a sense of this. So I am not saying this to scare anyone or to make anyone who wasn't thinking along these lines to suddenly worry. That's not what I want to happen. But who I'm talking to right now, you already have an understanding that this person is not your friend and that they are capable of some really sneaky, potentially fucked up levels. And so the person that I'm mentioning, I'm kind of getting a vibe that some type of secret might come out that deals with the past. It could have been like your past partner, past friendship, something with this person doing something a little backhanded. So the universe is just letting you know there will be a reveal. I did pick up 3, so it could be 3 days, 3 weeks, 3 months. I definitely am not necessarily picking up 3 years. And if it is anything with 3 years, then I feel like it may have happened 3 years ago and it will be revealed soon. So that's just coming through. I just heard boss for someone, so you might have had a shady boss. Like if something was the case with that, that could be revealed very soon. But don't worry, karma is in play. That's why things are revealing, and that's why the universe is saying they don't want this person around you. Last, we have surrender the drama. No matter how emotionally charged the situation, remain calm and don't contribute to the drama. Staying centered will help resolve the issue more quickly. You know what? This makes perfect sense, because with that energy that I'm picking up on, the universe is saying when things do get revealed, or even you're just, like I said, even just your powerful stance in life can sometimes affect people in a quote unquote negative way. It like triggers them. If you have people around you who are purposely trying to break your composure and see you act outside of your character, the universe is saying, don't even feed into it. Don't even play the game with them. You know, you have so many other things you can be focusing on that you need to focus on, that they want you to just get outside. And surrendering to the beauty of the natural world could also be, you know, your own natural environment, like finding what feels right for you, getting out of something that feels fake or toxic and just going back to what feels beautiful to you, feels natural, feels right. So yeah, don't contribute to any gossip. Don't be careful what you say too, because for some reason I'm picking up this energy of people like trying to get your opinion. So if you have anybody around you who they seem particularly interested in getting your opinion on something that you know, like your opinion is potentially going to be negative about, be careful with disclosing that. Because I feel for some reason, like I'm here in September, I feel for some reason in September that for some of you, people are going to be trying to purposely throw you under the bus. And just be careful of sharing your thoughts and opinions on certain things. Like some people are asking for a reason. So if it's not something that you would want to say to another individual to their face, or not information you want disclosed yet, I would just stay neutral and I would stay out of it. All right, well, that is all that I am seeing right now. Thank you so much, Pile 1. I appreciate you for sticking in here with me with this new type of reading I was giving a try. And honestly, for those of you who are interested in tarot, divination, things like that of your own, definitely practice other forms of divination, because it really comes down to your intuition. You know, when you are connected to spirit, to source, to God, whoever it is that you pray to, you could literally read broken crayons if you need to. It really is just a matter of tuning in and hearing what the universe is trying to tell you. So I hope that this was helpful. And if you would like to, like I said, I'm on TikTok now. I'll be putting up shorter readings, but still with quality and information. And if you would like a personal reading with me, you can definitely find the link to my Etsy shop in the description box below. And thank you. I will catch you next time, and I am sending lots of love and light your way. Take care. All right, so for those of you who chose pile number 2, let us jump into this. Let's find out how people pick up, you know, they perceive your energy, how it affects them, and anything the universe wants you to know about that. I also just want to point out, it is very late or early, depending on how you want to look at it. I cannot sleep. So I don't know if for those of you in this pile, if you have been having a hard time sleeping lately, if you've been dealing with insomnia, but ooh, that I'm picking up on just this, I don't want to say restless energy, but it's almost a feeling of, I know I should be asleep right now, why am I not? So for quite a few of you, I don't know if you have been experiencing that, where your sleep schedule is off, or your schedule in general has been off, and you've been feeling like, I know I'm supposed to be taking care of something, I know I'm supposed to be doing something, I know I'm supposed to be in alignment with something at this moment, but I'm not. Why? All right, so let's find out how others are perceiving your energy right now, pile 2. All right. I'm hearing golden, and for a split second, something about Goldilocks and the 3 bears came up. It's interesting. Yeah, I'm focused on all of these yellow beads. They're standing out to me. Your energy comes across very light to others. Beautiful yellows, beautiful oranges, some of you gold, some of you something with I almost want to say enlightenment in a sense. I don't know if you reached a certain level recently of enlightenment in your journey. And I mean, we're always growing to deeper levels of enlightenment, but I feel like you might have reached some state or joined some practice, you know, something with your faith being reestablished. Joined a community. I don't know why I was just drawn to make this circle, but I feel like some of you may have joined like a church or some type of spiritual community. I'm hearing something about activism. So I don't know if some of you are getting very heavily into activism. There was something that had wanted to come through. I'm hearing breathe, breathe, breathe. Something with singing is coming through for someone. Great angels, how do others perceive the energy of those who chose pile 2? I'm hearing free. Something about you reminds people of a bird. I'm hearing something about a bird. I don't know if that's a nickname for someone. Bird. Very light-hearted energy here. Very light-hearted, soothing breath of fresh air is coming through. A lot of people feel like they never met anyone like your energy, your personality. Very unique. People feel like they've known you. They've known you like all their lives. Instant familiarity. I'm hearing wren. I think that's a kind of bird, wren. I just heard something about language. Does wren mean something else in another language? How do others perceive your energy? I just heard something about a guiding light. There's a lot of spiritual healers here, a lot of people with strong faith. No matter what your religion is, I'm picking up a lot of strong faith. Whether you're even spiritual and not religious, like there's just a beautiful energy of belief, and like your love and light actually inspires people to want to find the love and light in themselves and in others. Many of you, I'm getting like a star seed type of energy. So, and what I mean by that is either you feel as though you were a star seed, like you came from a different planet, different realm into this life, or if that doesn't resonate for you, it's just a matter of people find you otherworldly. Actually, no matter what, whether you consider yourself a star seed or not, people pick up on your energy and they feel like something about you is ethereal, almost like just not of this world. I'm hearing something about angel. I don't know if that's somebody's name or if people comment that you're an angel to them. You know, like you watch over them. I feel like quite a few of you in this pile work very closely with higher realms. Beautiful energy here. Beautiful energy. I feel like it's very counselor-like energy, pastor-like energy, like a lot of spiritual energy that's coming through. So many healers here. Wow. Just heard something about Tokyo for someone. How do people perceive your energy? So innocent. They perceive your energy as innocent. People want to look after you. People want to protect you. It's almost like they want to shield you away from the harshness of the world, which is interesting because I don't pick up a naive vibe from you. You know, this pile, it's not like you haven't experienced your own hardships and stuff, but it's kind of like people feel as though there's something so genuine and pure and happy about you that they don't ever want to see that tarnished from the world. So people might actually keep a lot of secrets from you. You know, for those of you who chose pile 2, you might come to find that quite a few people in your life don't tell you about when they're struggling, don't tell you about certain things that are going on. And it's because they don't want to make you worry in a sense. This is very different energy from pile 1. Very fascinating. Okay. I'm hearing something about different countries. So I don't know if some of you, if you have like family or friends spread out through different countries. Something with the internet just hit me. So I don't know if quite a few of you, something with the internet, your social media, if you happen to have large followings or if you're a part of a group that something with like different countries is important. I'm picking up lots of lavender. Like I'm very drawn to these beautiful purple beads over here. I don't know if you can see them. Sorry. But this beautiful like purple color. Some of you might be seeing that a lot lately, might be drawn to it. Something about somebody's dreams. So you might be seeing quite a bit of like this beautiful purple in your dreams. Amethyst might be a great stone for those of you in this pile. I just heard gifts, so some of you might have been gifted something with amethyst recently. But yeah, I think amethyst would be lovely for some of you in this particular pile, or any type of like just purple stone, because I already feel like your energy is working with the higher realms, and purple is a very spiritual color. So some of you might want to just wear that a bit more in your day-to-day, especially if you've been feeling a bit disconnected spiritually. You might want to wear it either clothing-wise or jewelry-wise. There was something that was trying to come through. What was it? What was it? What was it? It was something with purple. Oh, I can't. I'm sorry. It passed. But something with purple being important. Just heard twin for someone. For those of you who chose this pile, you're about to walk into a season of many offers, they said. So whether that's romantic offers, business offers, family, like going out offers or something, a lot of people are going to be offering things to you very soon. I'm getting a very fall vibe, so it's more like October that's hitting me very strongly. But very soon, it's going to be quite a few offers. And if you've been feeling stagnant, if you've been feeling I just heard something about homesick. Some of you might be feeling homesick for some reason. And what I'm also picking up on is for a very small group of you that I'm talking about with the homesickness, some of you, you don't know why you're feeling that way, because you might not have moved or anything. You might be feeling homesick for like a spiritual reason. For a very small group of you in this pile, I would encourage you to find either a trusted friend, a counselor, a therapist who you can speak to, because I am kind of picking up a vibe that some of you, especially going back to that purple, have been feeling a little lost. Actually, more than a little lost. Some of you, I'm picking up that you're burning out. Like your energy, you might be around somebody who is kind of like draining the energy from you, and or even a situation, a job or something. And I just kind of am getting a feeling that you need to ground yourself, because your energy already comes across very like not here, like up in the clouds, up in the higher realms, that you need to ground yourself. And I think it'd be very important for you to speak to someone you trust, maybe even get some time to meditate. For some of you, something with your medicine level is off. Like if you take a mood altering medicine, and please, first of all, take what I'm saying, with a weight against your own discretion. I am not a doctor, but and what I would encourage you to do, if this resonates with you, is to go to your doctor. But I'm picking up a vibe that for some of you, something with your medicine is off. So whether you have started something that is influencing your energy, what am I trying to say? I'm sorry, I'm getting tongue-tied. If you were feeling balanced before and you started taking something, even if it wasn't supposed to deal with your mood, even if it wasn't for that, like if it was birth control, or if it was a blood pressure medicine, or I don't know, anything like that. I just heard colon for somebody. If you're taking some type of medicine and you are realizing that you're feeling lost, you're feeling almost depressed, or just unmotivated and stuff, the universe is telling me that it's very important that you go ahead and you speak to your doctor and you get your levels changed, because there's something about a mood altering. For others of you, if you are on some type of medicine specifically for depression or anxiety or something of that nature, I just heard something about irritable bowels syndrome. If you're on for something like that, if you have been finding yourself feeling too grounded, too heavy, too, just lethargic in a sense, or if your medicine is making it to where you can't sleep, because I did mention insomnia before this, go talk to your doctor. Let them know, hey, I'm not feeling balanced. Because some of you, I feel like you're trying to like push through, but this is not something that you can necessarily push through on. Like this is something that you have to get adjusted for you to be like once again back in your zone. So I'm not telling anyone not to take your medicine. Definitely speak with your healthcare provider on those type of topics and decisions. But I'm saying that for some of you that you have noticed a change, or even if your partner, your family, something like that has noticed a drastic change, definitely go check your medicine. And like I said, some of you could be taking it for something that has nothing to do with mood altering, but a side effect that you might not be aware of is it's altering your mood. Somebody's pet, something with that just came through. I don't know why. What it was when I was talking about taking a medicine that had nothing to do with mood altering, but it's altering it. Something with someone's pet just came through. So your pet might be sensing. Your pet might be sensing something with your energy being off and has been like reacting differently lately. I'm also hearing something about pay attention to your pet. So for some of you, you might need to pay attention to your pet, and I don't know if they have been paying special attention to a certain friend or family member lately. That friend or family member might want to go and just get checked out health-wise. And please know, I'm not saying anything to scare anyone. I'm just saying that if this is something you are noticing, so I'm not bringing up anything like surprise. Those who I'm talking to, if this resonates with you and this is something you have observed yourself, then I'm speaking to you. But this is not to scare anyone. But I'm picking up on something with a pet and them just like noticing something. So whether it's about yourself, if your pet has been extra clingy, extra like poking at a spot on you or laying or something, I don't know, or a family member, just go get something checked out, you know? Just it wouldn't hurt. It wouldn't hurt. What else? What else? What else? What else? What else? I just heard midnight. Midnight. And it had a feeling of the pet. So I don't know if somebody's pet has been like acting up around midnight time, can't sleep or something. I'm kind of picking up a vibe, and once again, please know I don't ever say anything to concern or scare anyone, but I kind of picked up a vibe of lock your window for somebody. So if you have a habit of like leaving your window unlocked and your pet has been acting funny at night or anxious or something like that, lock your windows, lock your doors. I'm not sure why that's picking up. Like I said, please know I'm not trying to scare anyone. I'm really not. But I would rather you heed whatever was coming through from the universe. Okay, let's look into how your energy affects others. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to go off on those tangents. When the universe starts hitting me with the messages, I just gotta go with them. All right, so great angels, how does the energy of those who chose pile 2 affect those around them? I heard inspired. I don't know why I just got like a scent of tomato and basil, but that just hit me real quick. Interesting. Interesting. I almost want to say something Italian for somebody. But your energy affects people by inspiring them. You allow people to dream. You allow people to see new pathways that they didn't even consider. Like, people feel so powerful being around you. They feel so uplifted. They feel, I don't know, they feel like just solutions come. So many different ways of thinking that they never considered before just come to them when they're around you. Something about you feels like music to a lot of people. Yeah, something about your energy just feels like music. I wouldn't even be surprised if people had songs that reminded, you know, them or you of them. Or how is it? Why can't I think right now? Ooh, sorry, it might be the tiredness. When people hear certain songs, they think of you. So I don't know if people have literally told you that they have a song that they kind of dedicate to you, or they contribute just to you. Something with this beautiful icy blue standing out to me. This beautiful icy blue. What are you trying to tell me? I feel like you help connect people to the higher realms, to their spiritual self, to their faith. People get around you when they start believing in a higher power, or they feel more connected to a higher power. It's very pleasant energy, very peaceful energy. It's the way you live your life, the way you talk. Like, people see divinity through you and they believe. And it's because you believe. And it's kind of like you're leading by example, you know, just living your life and being authentic and being yourself. And I almost feel, what's interesting is, like I said, this energy is so different from pile 1. But I almost feel like people see you almost in a childlike state. They see you, once again, very innocent, very happy. A lot of people may think you don't have a care in the world. And that's very inaccurate, you know, because you have a human journey and experience as well. But I feel like a lot of people feel as if you can't relate, in a sense, to their struggles and what they go through. because when they look at you, even if you have been through hard things, they see how optimistic you are still, and they almost take it as if you have never struggled. I know that can be isolating, especially when you have talked to people about your struggles. It almost feels like they're not listening to you. But just know that people don't mean it. That's why I think it's really important that you build community. I'm kind of getting a sense of you need to build community with like-minded people who understand. And it doesn't mean that it's wrong to be around people who think opposite of you as well, because that's how we learn, that's how we grow, that's how we expand, by hearing about other people's experiences and perspectives. But I feel like you need a little more support around you right now for some reason. Ooh, I heard make a wish. For some reason, I get the feeling of like a shooting star. Something you've been like hoping for or wishing for, praying for, asking for, singing for, is coming to fruition very, very soon. I'm hearing something about November. For somebody, I heard something about November to January. So I don't know if you have to go away or a trip or something like that from November to January. But what just hit me? A number came to me. I can't tell if it was 15 or 13. It came too quick, but something with January, like either 15th or 13th. So just keep an eye out around that time. Could be some good news that comes your way. All right, how else does your energy affect those around you? I'm picking up an energy, like a vibe that your energy makes people want to be more authentic. Because as I was moving these around, I felt like the gay flag came up. So I just feel like this pile for many of you, and please, once again, only take what resonates, but for many of you, I feel like you might be very accepting and very understanding. And a lot of people feel like they can be themselves, be who they really are. And so, you know, whether you live your life, and it doesn't matter about your sexuality, it doesn't matter how you define yourself, nothing like that. It's just the fact that you have such a comforting, at ease energy that people feel like it's okay to be who they are. So something about you is inspiring people to be more truthful, to live more truthfully, to embrace who they are, who they want to love, like love life. And so that's a really beautiful energy. I just keep getting a vision of like plants sprouting. Something about your energy just feels, it feels like growth. It feels like, I don't know, it just feels welcoming to people. It just feels like I can be who I am and you're not going to judge me. I know it's okay. With that being said, for a couple of you in this group, a few of you in this group, I feel like there could be some confessions that come out pretty soon. Some people in your life could be making some confessions, either to you, but I feel like it's more so about them. I feel like some of you might have some friends who have been battling either with their identity, their sexuality, addiction, something. They've been battling and they have been secretly taking strength from you, not in a bad way. I'm talking positive right now, but they have secretly been taking strength from you and they're ready soon. Ooh, I didn't mean to say they're ready, but that came out. Maybe some of them are ready. Some of them soon might be ready. But to let you know, they want to share a victory with you. So they made a breakthrough. Either they're ready to come out of the closet, quote unquote, or they stood up for themselves, or you know, there's something like that that's coming through where this person broke through a new level in their life, and they're going to want to share that with you very soon. For some of you, where this person is confessing like either an addiction or their sexuality or whatever, they're really nervous. You might find that they might be acting funny lately. Their energy might not be the same as how it used to be with you. They seem a little flighty, a little more nervous, a little standoffish. Maybe they're avoiding you a bit. And I'm hearing something about arguments, so maybe they've been bringing up very touchy topics and just seeming very reactive. And it's just because they're trying to test you and gauge where your mind is at and how you'll react when they come and they talk to you about how they're feeling. Something with family is coming through. Some of you, I don't know if you have been looking to adopt. There's something about like expanding a family, but I'm getting almost like a family you choose type of vibe. So whether that's adoption, whether that's like just making friends with people who feel like an extended family, a lot of that is coming through. Anything else? Anything else? I'm hearing something about warm baked bread. Not sure why, but warm baked bread. Anything else, Great Spirit, about how pile 2, their energy affects others? Hearing something about being called, as if you respond to people's. Some of you, you're highly gifted, spiritually gifted, and the universe is saying you're being called to step more into that purpose. And I think maybe you've been seeing lately how your energy, how your gifts have been affecting other people, and the universe is saying they're definitely wanting you to step more into that, to embrace that. Yeah. Hearing 33. Quite a few of you here feel like you don't belong. I know for the most part, what I'm picking up on is that it doesn't usually bother you. You usually don't care about fitting in or anything of that nature. But once again, there's an energy shift that's taking place. It might be planetary. It might be something with that's affecting you, your signs, your zodiac signs, all of that. But I'm just picking up an energy. Be gentle with yourself. This holiday season, this fall, from September to November, I'm picking up on. And honestly, right now, they're telling me right now, be gentle with yourself. There is some type of shift that's happening. There's something going on with your energy, and it's not a bad thing, but I just feel like you might be feeling a little more aimless than usual, a little more lost, a little more like questioning things, and just feeling not connected to a lot of people, feeling maybe perhaps for the first time like an outsider. And the universe is saying it's not that you are, it's that you are being called into building connections, like new connections. And it doesn't mean you have to let go of the connections you had previously, but the universe is saying that you're literally being moved and called to build new connections. So you're going to feel out of place in certain situations so that you can actually get up to go find where the right place is. For whatever reason, a vision is coming to me of a crescent moon. I don't know why that's significant, but a crescent moon. Okay, is there anything else, Great Spirit? Anything else? Anything else? Anything else? Saying something about an earthquake. So I don't know if some of you are trying to help out. I know that recently Haiti experienced the earthquake. And let us pause and just send love and light to the world. That could have been something that's really heavily been on quite a few of your minds, those of you who chose pile 2, especially because your energy comes across very humanitarian in this particular pile. So I don't know if you've been hurting with the hurt of the world lately, but I just want us to just come together and collectively send some love and light. All right. Okay, well, let's move into guidance. Whatever guidance the universe has for you. I don't want to use this particular deck for you. I'm going to use this and this. Once again, I was called to pull 2 angel decks for you. I'm hearing something about Sophie. Sophie. Whoa. Alright. Okay, so this is advice to you and also just whatever the universe would like you to know. So we have recovery. So some of you, like I said, the energy comes through in 2 different ways, because some of you could quite literally be recovering from something, whether it's energetically, whether it's mentally, emotionally, spiritually, physically. You could be healing from something, taking time to yourself. Maybe you've been out on disability, or wow, I didn't mean to say that, and I'm so sorry if that's triggering for anyone, but I meant to say you hurt yourself, but I actually said you harmed yourself. So if some of you have been struggling with self-harm, the universe just wants you to know, take time to yourself. And that might go back to what I was picking up on before about the medication or the hormone levels or something, needing to potentially talk to a counselor or a therapist. The universe is definitely wanting healing to come through. And they're also letting you know that you are a source of healing for many people. But you are not meant to be siphoned, your energy. You need to stay balanced. You cannot give if you do not have for yourself. So make sure that you are practicing balance. You are practicing self-care. We have let go. So some of you need to let go. It could be of toxic people in your life. It could be of toxic mindsets, self-defeating thoughts, could literally need to be letting go of something. I'm trying to see what just came through. It was quite a few things that rushed through. Something about a locket just came up, so I don't know if that's relevant for anyone. But the universe is saying that for those of you who chose pile 2, there's something you have to let go of. For someone specific, I don't know if it's been hard on you, the fact that something did not recover, someone possibly did not recover, and you had to let them go. Or you were let go of, something like that. But the universe is definitely talking about everything happening the way it's supposed to. Next, we have nurture. Absolutely. Archangel Gabriel. As you nurture a child, you nurture your own inner child. Both activities are important for you right now. So for some of you, like I said, a child could be entering into your life, or you could be spending more time with one, as I had mentioned with adoption and so forth. Others of you, once again, it's just about self-love. You need to nurture yourself more. You need to take more time to yourself. You're very loving. You're very open. And I'm not telling you to close yourself off, but I'm saying that you need to put down firm boundaries every now and then so that you are not depleted. And also, please know you have so much love around you. Like I said, the angels, I feel like you work so closely with higher vibrating beings. We have gifts from God. Archangel Sandalphon, I believe it's pronounced. My apologies if it's not. We angels bring you gifts from your creator. Open your arms to receive. And I had mentioned offers. So I feel like I said that you're going to have a lot of blessings, a lot of offers, a lot of wonderful things coming your way. You already do. You attract so much abundance. And I feel like it's so important because what you get, you share. So you're always looking for ways to share with someone else, to offer them an opportunity, a job, to let them in on, something that you found out that really blessed you. And so the universe is letting you know that more blessings are coming your way personally. Some of you, it literally could be the gift of a child if you have been trying for that. And I'm sorry, I had to put that out there. So that's a message I just needed to put out. But I'm hearing something very specific. So if someone lost a child recently, I'm hearing that the universe wants to work with you through this time to help you to release whatever guilt, whatever pain you're feeling. The universe wants you to know they are bringing, it's something about a sign. So I don't know if they are bringing you some type of specific sign or item that reminds you of this individual to let you know that they're with you, that everything is okay, but that's coming through. I just heard something about the song you used to sing me. So like I said, music is so important for this particular group, like something with song, something that someone associates with you. So whether you used to sing a song to this individual, there's something with songs. People associate music with you. And then last but not least, we have claircognizance, Archangel Uriel. Pay attention to your thoughts and ideas that come to you as they are answered prayers. So one of your spiritual gifts, it doesn't mean this is your only one, but right now this is your strongest one. The universe is saying that for those of you who chose pile 2, you have the gift of claircognizance, so spiritual knowing. So there's many times that you just know something, or you have an answer to something just pop up in your head. You might be thinking, asking yourself a question, or sometimes somebody says something and you just know the answer. The universe is saying this gift is coming to you, is helping you, it is leading you to answers, and they want you to trust it. They want you to trust it. And the way that you'll know that you're tapped in with that spiritual gift is the universe is never going to bring you it's never going to guide you to something hurtful in a sense for you to do to someone else or to yourself. And so if you are experiencing anything like that, that energy could be fear, it could be doubt, it can be an outside influence, but the universe's energy is never going to lead you to want to hurt yourself or anyone else. And so I feel for some reason like I have to just put that out there. But many of you who chose this pile, you have the gift of claircognizance, and for some reason I feel like it's been very strong lately. And so the universe is saying just trust it. Some of you might want to keep a journal, might want to write it down. I keep hearing 2 + 2 = 4. I don't know why that's popping up, but I keep hearing 2 + 2 = 4. But yeah, just pay attention to your thoughts. Pay attention to what's coming to you. Pay attention to signs. And I don't want to say like a number sign or anything like that, because I feel like in this particular pile, I feel like the signs are very, very unique. So there might be certain things that mean something to you that most people just wouldn't even pay attention to. And I don't know why I just heard question mark. So I don't know if some of you literally use like punctuation as a spiritual sign or something. I don't know. But the universe is saying that they are bringing you signs and they want you to pay attention to them. All right. Well, that's all that I am picking up on right now. The angels want you to know that they are working with you closely. They are helping you to get through this time. For someone, it might be something very difficult going on right now, especially with recovery. I don't know if it's you personally or someone close to you, but the angels want you to know they're with you. They're working with you. I just heard something about sap. I don't know if they give a sign through something with sap for some reason that came through. But again, I'm sorry. Thank you so much for your support and for stopping by. As I said previously, I created a TikTok for this channel. So I will be posting over there more regularly, especially since I'll be able to do kind of shorter readings. So messages from the universe, different type of meditation practices, energy things. So if you would like to keep up with me there, please feel free to follow. It's the same name as here, Inner Empress Readings. If you would like a personal reading with me, I do offer those in my Etsy shop, and you can find the link for that in the description box below. And in my Etsy shop, I'm providing different styles of readings right now. Like, so kind of how we did this, I'm also providing some that allows me to channel through art and through rose petals, like different ways that the gift can be channeled. And I truly believe, especially because this is a very spiritual pile, I just want to put it out there. As long as you are connected to source, whether you consider that to be the universe, to be God, to be Allah, whoever you are connected to, you don't need to necessarily use tarot cards and oracle cards. You could technically read broken crayons if that's the case. It's because that divine information is coming from, you know, spirit, from the heavenly, from whoever you believe in. That information is coming from the source through you, and these things just help us to channel in ways that we can understand the messages we're picking up on. So for anyone who has been interested in delving more into their spirituality, just know there's no one right way to do that. You don't have to use the cards if they don't speak to you. You don't have to use any of the typical things. There's so many different pathways out there, and I encourage you to find what works for you. So thank you so much once again. Please know I'm sending you lots of love, light, and positive energy. Take care.